This video is not going to be too long. I just kind of want to speak about where I am, where I lean politically, because it seems to be a question that I get asked more often, that comes up more often because I talk about news and current events more frequently than I used to. So people tend to wonder, and I actually get painted as a conservative a lot, but I'm not a conservative. Let me just kind of explain everything to everybody, right? I'm a person who takes pride in being Naya Hemmings before anybody else. So I'm kind of an individualist in the sense that the trials and tribulations that I've overcome and the obstacles that I faced and the very specific challenges at the times that I got them with the other intersecting variables around that were just unique to my life are what made me who I am today. It's not to say I don't have commonality and overlap with other people and men and people my age or things of that nature, but I do see myself as a special snowflake, if you will. Like I am unique in that. So when grander organizations, group, tribes, and so on exist, I don't care particularly about being a part of them. Am I black? Of course. Am I Canadian? Yes. Am I a cis heteronormative whatever? Can't keep up anymore. Man, male? Absolutely. But none of those things are particularly super important to my identity because I am Naya Hemmings first, right? I say that to lead into the fact that I don't like tribalism. I don't like teams. I don't like vote blue no matter who, vote red till you're dead or whatever. I don't like all that bipartisan crap. It doesn't work for me. Well, in America it's more bipartisan, but even just like partisanship, you know, being pumped full of an ideology, being indoctrinated into a certain belief. I am very wary of these things, and thus I like to always kind of be on the outside looking in. So I'm not a liberal. I'm not a conservative. I'm not a Republican. I'm not a Democrat. I'm not a socialist. I'm not a libertarian. I'm not a moderate. I'm not a centrist. I'm none of those things. I consider myself completely kind of divorced and independent from all those things. And I just kind of align with what makes sense. I just care about the truth. I care about what I believe makes sense and what's going to work long term, midterm, short term. Maybe sometimes when I speak about a certain topic, I might sound left leaning. I might sound right leaning. I might sound right. I might sound right of left, left of right, in the middle, moderate, maybe libertarian in this one. I don't know. Maybe at some points I sound alt right. Maybe at some points I sound like the radical left. I don't know. I don't care about that's not important to me. I would vote for any politician or person or a political leader that I believe just made sense. I don't care if they were like Green Party. If what you're saying I believe makes sense for that area, for that town, province, state, territory, whatever the case may be, go do what you're supposed to do. And ultimately, I don't really trust any of them. So like, there's that. Like, I don't. They overpromise and underdeliver. So just be wary of that when you kind of put your entire hopes and dreams into a politician, a political ideology, philosophy, or belief, or a party or something. Please just look at what makes sense. Okay, read the news, watch the news, get it from multiple angles, the left, the center, the right, the independents, get it from all those places and see where the facts overlap. See where at least with these different even though this article is charged with a left-leaning bias, this one's right, whatever the case, look for where at least they're like, oh, 30 rounds were shot, or 30 trees were cut down. Like, okay, so 30, 30, 30, 30. This is probably true, or I could take this at face value. So just remember that. But that is kind of where I am politically. I know some people are, staunch conservatives and diehard liberals, and I don't have anything wrong with that. I just care about people making sense. That's more important to me than all the other stuff. So, um, goodbye.